light on my feet.
We're exposed now.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. You're an easy one to please, aren't you? Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me. That old bucket. You've had your share. Leave some for the rest.
Let's get on with it.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy Fancy best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll if a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
No time to dally.
Not grumpy.
Scowl on your face, frighten a troll.
You! Fancy best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Go ahead, turn that pretty nose of yours up. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Your desire
Doesn't taste
of
half
word.
bad.
Is that everything?
You! Fancy a best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make... The only... If...
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready.
What a day.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Don't touch me.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Let me work my magic. Looking ahead.
Careful, I bite.
There's no time to waste.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Watch your back.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Never wanted the easy path.
Good work, kids.
Ridiculous.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh,
There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish?
Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Oh, stop with the sweet talk. Here, take the end of the bat, just in case. I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Something doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home. I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Nay, bother. Be careful on...
Never a dull moment. Lovely day, this. For now. No one's stopped me yet.
Hello, Petal. Nay, bother. Take...
If not over, goblins through.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. No help. Down on your face would frighten a troll.
You're an idiot.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
I want to have a word.
Have you spoken to Korga? Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble. For all of us. Have you spoken to Korga? What is it? We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the Descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
A fair point. We can only hope the citizens of Baldur's Gate are more open-minded. But we can't get there with those beasts blocking our path. Some artifact Aradin was hunting. I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to. This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly.
Here we go. Easy money. Yeah, right.
What will we do for work?
Whatever we want.
Need anything else? Always happy to help those who follow the first circle. Sylvanus be with you.
Again!
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails. Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
A long way to go still.
Nothing caught.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Can't give up now.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. Fine. I'm not so good at counting, but I think any percentage of 0 is 0. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps. Think you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing for chumps here.
Please, let us through!
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back! Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here, seeking solace in root and soil. Grounding, one might say. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
You there! Hello! Ah, my good friend! You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? size, nature, distinguishing qualities.
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Ye gods! Can it be? How terribly compelling. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle. Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend.
What am I to do?
To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend. To the goblin, whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
Would that we could speak freely, my Earthside friend.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Come on. All the druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen? I traveled a long way.
The man nods thoughtfully and adds another dismembered limb to his sketch.
Ah, my grizzled friend.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 R's or one?
I need a quick word. Moving ahead.
Why does this keep...
Just a moment ago. Come on, Rick. Now what?
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
We could say a prayer.
You know what?
We should have
That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
Yeah. You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle. This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. Oh, there's Ethel. Not that I'm keen to trust her. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. I'm ready.
Keep a blade close.
Quite ready for you.
No one back home will ever believe this. With haste.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be.
People up ahead.
Dripping.
Something's wrong.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? And just... leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin's Sazza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Things abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites. Lost in thought.
No time to rest. I bet that'll fit in my pack. How much farther can I go?
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
What's hiding here?
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. We were attacked with cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
My faith protects me.
Ah, excellent choice.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Should mind my step.
Something over there. Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
What's in here?
Something the matter?
I'm way too big. I'll give it a shot.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to. A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid. May the just God guide you.
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though. Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more. It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road. There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
What's next, I wonder?
Best get going. Always room for more?
There is work to do.
How delicious. All right. What now? No traps, please. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now. The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror. 2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice. In Tyr's name. I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry. In Tyr's name. I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry. In Tyr's...
Direct me. What now?
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Infernal Zariel's brute destroyed me. The Pact. Power. Fallen. Lady Zariel. Power. Strength.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies.
Well.
She only has one horn, and she looks like she could rip your arms off with her bare hands. Hard to miss.
Block the doors.
First I was burned within an inch of my life, and now I'm stuck playing pantomime. I can't take it anymore. Karlak is going back to Avernus, and if she won't go quietly, she dies. It looks like I'll have to kill you first, which I quite look forward to. Bye-bye.
Well.
She only has one horn, and she looks like she could rip your arms off with her bare hands. Hard to miss.
Don't waste a step.
You're not actually intending to waste time, black person, are you?
The truth is, if there is a devil running wild, we might have to deal with it one way or another. What's inside? Whoever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
The corpse does not respond. The corpse does not respond.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
The corpse remains silent. The corpse remains silent. The corpse does not respond.
I wonder what the next move is. Better take that. I'll take this way.
Let's move. Don't mind if I do. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Never end.
Let's have it.
Salutations. What have we here? May it please, Mistra.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Can't slow down.
My faith will guide me.
Someone there? I wonder.
Seek and you shall find me.
What to do? More for me. These boots have seen everything.
Oh, I have the magic touch. Most excellent.
I've got a long road ahead.
What's next? Might as well. I'll go this way.
No time to rest.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Looking for valuables. Chapel. No. Doesn't matter if his loot's good. Some but lower crypts locked. Doors sealed. Can't break it. Can't pick it. Must be something. Handful. And Dawn guarding the door. The rest searching.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I'll grab that.
All right. What now? At the ready. Let's see.
You have my attention.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Have to keep pushing. I'll give it a try.
At least things have stayed interesting.
My faith protects me.
Still breathing, despite everything.
No time to dally. Worth grabbing. Need to keep going.
have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
I wonder what the next move is. Got to keep moving. Let's see what we have here. Better fetch that.
Never a dull moment.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Ellie, fisherwoman, Ultra. No. Upriver. Too far. Chased elm. Brains chased me.
There's no time to waste. I must keep going. Worth a rummage? What do we have here?
Looking ahead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Marcus, fisherman. Saw the crash. Came quick. Trying to help folk. Woman. Beautiful. Couldn't look away. Went west. Others followed. Couldn't help themselves. Elf ran north, up the beach.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I'm ready.
Let's move. What path lies before me?
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
No one's stopped me yet.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Can't give up now.
Let's get on with it. I should take that.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Onward then. Might be useful.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Might be useful. Time to press ahead.
What's next?
No one back home will ever believe this.
What's next, I wonder? On I go.
What to do? One day I'll catch a break.
What am I to do? Better fetch that.
The air is ripe with magic. Forthwith. Let's go.
Let's get going. Best be on my way.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
They took me. Took everything. Francis. Merchant. Selling pottery. Let them come. Guiding my cart. Shadow fell. Tentacle grabbed me. Took me here. Put something in my eye. Fire. Screaming. Then crunch. Nothing.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
There is work to do. Might be useful.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
A long way to go still.
Let's move. I'll take that.
My faith will guide me. Might as well. This way.
At least things have stayed interesting. Maybe I need more pockets. On my way.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. I'll grab that.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
Wits and blades, always sharp. I should take that.
Ready and willing.
Can't give up now. Have to keep going. I've got a long road ahead. Don't mind if I do. Another step forward.
Trust no one. Let's move.
No one's stopped me yet. Wish I had a bag of holding. Need to find a way forward.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain. A matter of coin. Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired. Fate spins, although thou dost not seem to be in need of my service.
One with the weave.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Better not be cursed. Very well. What's up for discussion?
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind? I must admit, you've been a surprise. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid.
Need something?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Fate, although thou dost not seem to be in...
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
A vampire in our midst, on top of everything. I should have seen it coming.
We all missed the clues. And in return, Astarion tried to open our necks like bottles of Thayan Red.
He wasn't the worst company, bloodlust aside. Part of me will miss him.
That may well be, but we can't just invite danger into our hearth like that. We must be more careful. If you're looking for fun, I could recommend several excellent novels. And very few of them will try and kill you in your sleep.
It doesn't matter. Astarion's dead. For good, this time. We're safe as we can be.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
200 years. Hard to remember. Some, but never to feed. Only brought master living victims. Cazador Sar, ancient vampire, bastard. In Baldur's Gate, his palace. Met people, talked, flirted, lured back for my master.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Look what is in here.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
light on my feet.
Maybe you...
Shit.
There, in the dim firelight, you see...
I've never killed anyone. Well, I feed on animals. It's not enough. If I just had a little blood, I could...
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine, and everything can go back to normal. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Morning. I hope last night... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings. Indeed it could. These are very helpful in a fight. Of course, I can't summon wolves or turn to mist like a true vampire. Being a spawn has its drawbacks. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years. Someone, or standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Oh, and a quick word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful. Keep your distance.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us. Need something? It's simple. In theory, the next step is to drink. People think the biggest. So why would it trust me? Why do you... I was a slave, obsessed. But now, I've been conveniently lost.
Go ahead. I'm listening. We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Something the matter?
Fine. What's on your mind?
Fate, although thou dost not seem to be.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry.
I wonder what the next move is.
In tears.
What's next?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry.
What's next, I wonder?
In tears. I'm still looking to shift some supplies. Don't have much to spare, but it's more than we can carry. In tears now.
Which way to the nearest library? With haste.